Hello everyone, and welcome back to the last of the individual constructicon reviews. This is the 6th member of the constructicons, and this is Mixmaster. Now I'll show you again his backing card first so you can get a look at the G1 artwork. Pretty good picture, again, as with all these G1 card backs and that. Whoever the guy was, whoever did the artwork, was a pretty damn good graphic artist. Really captured sort of like the character and the sort of like interest from the cartoon series. Unfortunately, he always put them in poses that you could never actually get him into, because obviously he didn't realise perhaps that the articulation on the figures wasn't up to what he could draw. But yeah, pretty good artwork, and the usual sort of details on the back with the instructions of how to transform it, and stickers, and usual thing like the robot points as well. Now I'll bring in his text spec so you can pause that and read up about him. Okay, right, well, get that stood back there. If it will play ball. There we go, hopefully that will stay there. Now I have still got again his sticker card, which was still in the bubble, so that's quite nice to be able to still have. The only thing that's actually missing from this one is actually there was a sprue which these missiles originally would have come on. You get one single missile and one double-ended missile, and I'll bring them in so you can see, all nicely chromed. You get with Mixmaster, he's got his own particular little gun. I'll try and get that in the light so it picks out the moulding on it. There you go. And again, that's just particular just to him. And of course you get Devastator's main, I think it's a photon cannon they call it. But yeah, not a bad little gun. Obviously for the main character of Devastator. Now, as with all of the constructicons, they do it. Mixmaster does have an attack mode. I'll just show you his normal vehicle mode first, which is a pretty nice little mixer truck, cement mixer. The drum does revolve, and quite nice. They picked out the chrome grille, quite good, and of course the windows. Well, the windscreen at the front is purple, so that's very much like the G1 cartoon, but just open on the sides. But again, he has got some more bits of chrome on him, and you know, on the wheels and on some of his body parts, which we'll get to in a minute. Now, as I say, they all had an attack mode, so with Mixmaster you could fit Devastator's gun into this hole there, just in front of the mixing drum, and that just pegs in. And you could fit his own individual gun in the hole on the top of the cab as well. So quite a well armed vehicle mode, quite well suited to the Constructicons, and obviously being that they were the bad guys, that you could arm the vehicle modes. So not a bad little features. They didn't have, again, they didn't have to add that, so that was quite nice of the time. The missiles themselves is ironic, because he doesn't actually have a launcher as a separate part as the first two that I reviewed, where they were the actual arms of Devastator. With Mixmaster, his launcher is integral to his body, so a little bit different, a little bit more play value with him. They've probably done this because he is quite a basic figure. To transform him is simplicity itself. You just flip over the cab, and you've got to just get it. It's a little bit temperamental. That's it. You've got to just get it right so it will swing round, and then it just sits on those two purple pegs to stop it squishing back in. As you can see, you can already see his head. So all you've got to do is pull out the sides where the wheels are to form his arms, and that just sort of separates them out a little bit and gives him sort of shoulder articulation. And that, in a sense, is Mixmaster Transformed. I'll bring him in so you can have a better look. He's got a bit of a sort of Prime-esque sort of face going on. Again, they picked it out in the silver paint detail, and there goes the card. Stand that up over there. So. But yeah, not bad. His sticker's a little bit worn here and there, but not too bad. Nice bit of chrome on his legs, and you know, generally not bad. He's a brick of a figure, let's be honest, with only shoulder articulation. But then they did that on larger scale figures like Powermaster Prime, so you can't really be that surprised on a figure this scale. But yeah, not bad generally. Kibbly, I suppose you could just say, is his main mixer drum, but there weren't a lot they could do with that. Now getting to his launcher, it's this central hole above his head. Now you can use either missile, but they tend to show the double one, so I'll use that. And you just put it in, and that's it. So it's like all the G1 sort of missiles. You've got a launching button, which is that black button there on the side, and it does still work perfectly well after all these years. But yeah, not bad. I mean, having it in there generally when he's in robot mode, I don't know, it does look like he's got some kind of weird hat on, but I suppose if it's a weapon, then it gives it a bit more playability. You know, who's to argue with that? And of course, all you've got left to do is put his guns on, and he can hold Devastator's gun as well, so you can actually use both guns in robot mode. So again, there's not a lot of wasted parts. It's a little bit of a shame they couldn't have stored the missiles in some way on his bodywork or something. Just had a little clip or something they could clip onto, and then he would have been almost self-contained little robot with all the parts, so you wouldn't end up losing bits, which I'd imagine a lot of people have. I was quite well behaved, as you can see by the state of the chrome and just the state of the stickers and that I didn't really abuse my figures too much. I sort of just enjoyed them. But yeah, he's a really nice little sort of G1 figure, well worth getting, as are all the Constructicons, to be honest. And obviously if you want to form Devastator, you're going to need them all anyway. But there you go. So that is Mixmaster reviewed, and well, of course the next thing to do will be to combine them all. So that will be my next review, will be the combined mode of Devastator. So hope to see you again, and thanks for watching.